How about now? Can you hear me? How about now? 1 2 1 2 testing. Does the sound good now? Awesome. Welcome to the stream, guys. How's everybody doing? You guys had a good weekend? What's up, Silver? Morning, Mano, Darkness. What's up? Great. What's new, guys? Amazon stock split, right? Let's go. Finally, we'll get some chance to trade this bad boy. Let's go, yeah. All right, so let me just adjust my watch list on the thumbnails. Okay. You know, Okay, so what are we watching? We've got Sega, we've got CRM. We also have DKNG, okay. DIDI. And we have our, of course, Amazon. Right. So, SPY. Let's go to SPY. Let's go. So, what's the deal with SPY? I think we on Friday we had an inside bar, so kind of to be expected on Friday. Very low volume as well, relatively low volume this week, last week, sorry, because half of the week, obviously, UK traders weren't there. So I think that's why I was a bit careful on SPY and big names. But hopefully today it's going to break out either way, the yesterday, Friday's highs or lows. I still think there might be some sort of a, upside move coming in on SPY. What have we got now? Trading over 415. So it's already, gapped up about $5, right? And we're talking gap off of here. Now again, what was it? 415. Yeah, 415 hours daily level is trading over that, so that could be our line in the sand thing. If it starts to trade over that, we will consider it strong. But if it attempts to gap fill, then that's a different story. I think the gap is big enough for it to. It might suffer, like really sort of have a hard time to gap fill all the way to 410s, especially with the bounce that came in on the daily, and we'll see. So we could not ignore the fact that it could bounce, it could gap fill as well as bounce and carry on with the strength of the gap. So if you ask me, I'm a bit positive on it, because this whole bounce, I feel like this could be the start of a new move to the upside. But we might have quite a few days of these pauses before we set out to move further up, which will be even better. So we'll watch it. Definitely 4015 is the key level to watch, as well as yesterday's lows and highs for sure, right? So that's SPY for us. Now, considering that, again, with the big names, we've got big names all the way here. I've added Amazon as well, so that's a good thing. Amazon, with the stock split, is kind of it used to be slightly easier to like sort of trade it, but it gets a bit too crowded. Like everybody wants to trade it, right? When things get crowded, it gets a little bit difficult to find an edge, right? So it gets a bit choppy, just get a little bit undecisive, and it's just price action is not as clean as you would like towards a certain specific direction, right? So for that reason, I'm going to be careful trading it the first few days and then let it settle down. So it takes quite a few days, in fact, maybe a week for it to find its price, a real price discovery. So I'm going to be careful, but it is trading at that, it's showing strength, definitely, clearly showing strength, just nice stable move up. If you're going to trade it, just remember that it can get choppy. Right, so Amazon, we're going to keep it for hopefully this week. And I've been looking at SIGA as well for a while now. SIGA is, I think, smallpox catalyst, and it's dying down slowly. So what we might see from this is another red day coming in, which is already showing sign of weakness. 1160 close yesterday on Friday. When I say yesterday, it's always last day, which is Friday in this case. 1160, not much of a gap down, but still the weakness is there. I'm slightly short biased on it. If it starts to pop towards the VWAP and starts to reject, we can look into, even if it does pop over VWAP, that might be a trap. We have to watch for that. So SIGA slightly short biased, DKNG short biased. Looking at the daily, momentum continues down, and we had a pullback, and it just broke the very, very crucial little tight range, and it's under that. So I'm thinking short bias on that. Although, having said that, it is actually gapping up, which could easily gap fill, and once it does, then it might have a continuation to the downside. So I'm keeping an eye on that. DKNG, Vero is in a really interesting level here. We've had an attempt to take these out, this area 15, 16s out, and every time it went there, it got heavily shorted. So the interesting part about this one is, as it really got hit by short sellers, it really bounced back towards that area. And the more it's bouncing towards that area, the more short sellers are just going to give up on this one. And once they do, this could run. So the opportunity could be there on this one. That's why I have an alert on at around 15s when it starts to trade over that. Right, that's my level there. I'm watching. At this point, you cannot really tell with this one. It can pop and drop as well. There's a lot of eyes on it, so we have to be careful. Better area would be 16 area break for you to be quite comfortably say that this might go for a run. But this last yesterday, let's say Friday, right? It started to build up some volume, as you can see, right? So it's starting to build up some volume. Now, if the volume comes in today, we might see a continuation towards that 15, 50, 16s. And if it breaks that, then we might see more continuation to the upside. But we just can't ignore that this zone here, 15, 50s to 16s, are very, very heavily shorted zones. STNE, I think this, I believe, is an earnings gap up, and I'm not really crazy about this one, to be honest. The volume has risen quite a bit previous days compared to previous days, but has it got enough momentum? Maybe not. I think these kind of stocks, they just, although having said that, it was a cleaner move after 1 hour or so on Friday. I'll keep it, but I'm not too crazy about this STNE. If I was to choose a side, probably long biased. Especially 12 could be level to watch. 1180 is yesterday's close. So as long as it is holding, as long as yesterday's close or Friday's close is holding 1180, this is still strong in my opinion. Avia is the sympathy play for the CRM. So CRM, I am slightly, believe it or not, slightly short biased today. Okay. There was some really, really decent opportunities on CRM on Friday. possible. It would have been a bit difficult to cash that, but yeah, there was. But today, hopefully, there might be some continuation from Friday's bad rejection, like big rejection from this level here, right? So CRM slightly short bias. So Avia also short bias in that case. GME looks quite interesting. Also, just watch out for this one. If you're gonna short it, be very careful on this one, because it shows strength and it seems like it wants to. My level that I put on is 140. Now, before that, there might be some opportunities, but if it starts to take out that 40, we're breaking the short-term trend line as well as breaking daily levels. 140, crucial, big round number level. So watch out if it does reach that 140. Also, having said that, if it starts to climb up towards showing strength towards that 140 area, remember that could be a bigger level. Sorry, 140 is here. This level could be a bigger level, so it could reject even temporarily from there. So yeah, I'm slightly long biased on GME. That's it. That's pretty much it. And also, guys, the gappers. Gappers, basically, we have. This is the report from Chinese authorities, basically lifting a ban on these companies. Apparently they couldn't add more members or whatever, so it's a good catalyst for them. It's good news for these companies. So we've got DD, YMM, and BZ. These three are all in the same category. So something related to the authorities in China easing off on their companies, on these companies. So yeah, I mean, although it's a low price stock, there could be something there, a lot of people trading it. But again, remember, if there's a lot of people trading it, that means it can also get very overcrowded. And if it is overcrowded, then there's not much of an edge there, to be honest. YMM, same thing, as well as you can see, still holding its gap, and also BZ. ARRY is different, I believe. It's something to do with the President Biden's. Just basic news, to be honest. Solar panels from Thailand. Okay, so tariff. Risk of tariffs. Okay. All right. So yeah, so that sounds all right to me. The news is good enough for it to actually gap up and hold. So it's not as extremely strong as I would have liked for a long setup, but it's not bad. There is a news, there is a catalyst behind this gap. So, the gap is explainable, basically. And for that reason, there might be some opportunities for the long side on ARRY. So that's pretty much it, guys. Watch list done. What else are you guys watching? Anything else? Let's go. Yeah. Do some stretching. Yes, sir. Okay. Siga. Okay. Siga, DIDI. Right. What have we got? Let's move on to the charts. So I think the other names in I think Chinese names, any other names, I think might have some sort of a gap as well because of this news. And looking at the EV market as well, somehow seems to be gapping up. Chinese EVs like NIO, LI, all that. Interesting. Okay, let's have a look. NIO, so gapping up. Yep, a dollar gap. Same goes with the LI, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep NIO as well. Okay. Whew, Cap. So also might be a good idea to keep an eye on solar based stocks because of the tariff introduction. So yeah, I mean solar panel, anything to do with solar panels, like SPWR. Yeah, that's gapping up as well. So this is related to that ARRY sort of gap. So there's a lot of gappers today for a Monday. Okay. Yeah, I have put NEO, the EV market. Anything Chinese name, they are gapping up a little bit. Yeah. We've got DIDI as well on that. DIDI and we've got YMM. Of course, NEO. Yeah. Which is gapping up. And we've got LI and your XPEVs. Yeah. So the theme for the week, I think, might be solar panels. Okay. And also Chinese stocks, specifically those that are gapping up. So yeah. Futu's earnings. Futu's earning gap up as well. Futu is earning gap up, so 37 to 40. Yeah, this could be interesting as well, guys. A gap and go play maybe on earnings report on FUTU. Yeah. Yes, sir. I mean, solid. Yeah, it's just it happens when you do start to the first time you scale up. That is quite normal, you know. I think it's just hard to figure out. It could be more mental than just technical stuff. Like I think mental aspects of it plays a big role in that. Because every time I did scale up, I do tend to get those kind of numbers as well. Yeah, yeah. I mean 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, that's normal for me. If I do scale up big though, that's why I did it in increments. So I'll every few months really, just barely increments. The only time I raised it up big was this January, because of October, November month being strong months for me. So that's the only time I raised it up big. I was okay with that because January was quite slow and I was taking it easy with the trades. Yeah, I mean, you will. That's the thing. Here's the thing. You know, you take a step forward, few steps forward, one step back. That's fine. That's normal. As long as you're actually taking more steps forward than back. It is part of the deal, isn't it? It's part of the growing up. But let's fresh. It's the start of the fresh week, so let's start fresh and take one trade at a time. Trying to find the best trades you can. Wait on it, sit on it, whatever you need to do. Just let them come to you. Really, don't chase anything. And trade per plan, of course. Damn, Mano, that's a bit extreme, but yeah, anything that works for you, anything that works. Amazon is just showing a massive strength coming in. I mean, yeah, this is your typical split, especially with Amazon. This is like split of the freaking century, like, right? Um, Only Tesla was the one that last time. Tesla and Apple was the one that really interested me. I'm gonna wait up on Amazon. I'm gonna just probably not trade it today, as it can get a little bit choppy. Yeah, let's make sure it doesn't come to that. Yeah, I know. No, we gotta make sure it doesn't come to that. So Monday, I'm gonna be a bit chilled. Maybe I should put. Anybody know where I can actually put a background music where I don't have to really worry about the license or whatnot? I think there are some companies out there that you can use. Yeah, Darkness, I'm pretty sure you are. Definitely best of luck. There are opportunities for sure, yeah, especially if you're trading options. Yeah. Oh, at that time, it's like the Bitcoin thingy scenario. When I didn't buy it at 3 cents, $3 looked too expensive to me back in the days. Um, I had the chance to buy it at 3 cents, and then $30. I wasn't gonna buy it at all, anyways. And then it came to 300. 300, never. And then 3,000. Well, nope, I'm not touching it. just kept on going. Okay, no copyright sounds on YouTube. Is there like specific one, a specific channel or anything like that? Let me try that actually. No copyright music. Copyright music. Royal free music. Okay, is that the website or on YouTube? Oh wow, okay. No copyright sounds. Yeah, I see that. 32 million, yeah. Sounds about right. How about that? Can you guys hear it? Feelings, okay. Awesome. Let me know if it's too loud, guys. I want like a mellow, like chilled music, if I can. Okay, hold on. How about now? How about now? Is that better? Or is it too low? Is there a mellow? Okay, hold on. I think this should be good. This should be good, right? Let me know. Raise it or lower it? Tell me. Is that good? Perfect or slightly higher? What's up, JT? What's up? Welcome, buddy. All right, awesome. Let's stick to that then. All right, market's open, guys. Best of luck. We've got our Amazon here on the top right. We got our Sega SIGA, a little bit short biased on that. I really need this to be popping towards 1160s and then see if we can get some opportunity to short it. And FUTU earnings play gapping up very strong at the moment. So yeah, we'll see. There will be opportunities on all of these that we're watching. Maybe later on. At this point, I'm just waiting, sitting on my hands for the first 5 to 10 minutes. Let it work out. Let it find its price, and then we'll take advantage of any opportunities. Wow, Futu just went crazy. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect that on Futu. Whoa. Okay. Wow, look at that, Futu. Dude, that just never looked back. I really was hoping this Futu would just pop and then, just pull back a little bit, give us an opportunity to take something, but it just never did. Now it's just too late. I think, this is just, that's it. We're talking, at that point when we were watching at 39.60s, and then all of a sudden it's trading now at 42.50s. That's $2 move. Sorry, what's going on with me? $3 move. Still early, guys. Still Monday. So Amazon is just giving up, trying to give up this gap, and strongly getting rejected, as you can see on Amazon. Strongly. This is what I mean by, when you have an split days on these big names, you will get a lot of chop, huge amount of chop. What else do we see? DIDI is dropping. Vero didn't actually take out the high, so Vero is showing a weakness, low volume. Apple, however, looks interesting. Apple is relatively strong, guys. Just keep an eye on that. Apple. Because actually, yeah, quite strong Apple. So if you are going to take anything long when SPY starts to bounce, which it is, I think, this is interesting. So yeah, I'm keeping an eye on Apple as well on the side. For real. Yeah, SPY has a gap, which is holding, surprisingly, is holding now. As long as we were mentioning this on the pre-market analysis, as long as it's trading above that 415, we will consider to be the gap being held and strong. Look at this Futu, man. When is it gonna have a retracement? I think the fact that it's going so fast, I'm a bit worried on it. A lot of people definitely jumping in. There's a lot of confidence in the stock. Earnings might have been much better than expected, or even the earnings, the guidance. There could be something like that. All right, let's put something else. Playlist genres. All right, let's try this.
Advertising on YouTube helps me reaching.
Wow, Sega just dropped. Okay, so Sega is already showing strength. Sign of weakness. Pops towards 115, 1150. Kind of exactly, not exactly to the level. Oh my goodness, it's gone. It's gone, guys. Shoot. Yeah, it's gone, guys. Damn you, Sega. Damn you. Yeah. Obviously, sometimes sitting on your hands doesn't help. You miss quite a bit, like. Yeah, I was expecting that, to be honest, on Sega. Pop towards 1160s. I was kind of expecting towards 1160s, but the 1150s are definitely fine as well. And then just never look back. We might have to wait up on this one to get a chance to enter. I would really like it to pop towards 11 now. I don't expect it to pop towards 1150. And now if it does pop towards 1150, that's just wrong. You can't short that. It's just getting back a reversal. If it does pop towards 11s and then it starts to hold, then we can take some. There you go. It's trying to do that now. Let's have a look at. So SPY might be actually going for a gap fill now, as it's taken out the low of day. But if you look at it, yeah, 415 is a big level there. So keep an eye on 415. Yesterday's low, I believe. No, yesterday's high. If it does break that and holds underneath that, so we could see some more weakness coming into it. Sega, possible shorting opportunity on SIGA. Sega. DKNG. Oh wow. Okay, DKNG is good as well. Looking good. DKNG for a possible. I was short biased on this one, right? DKNG. Yeah, I believe so. Sega as well, looking good, guys. Just gonna start on Sega. Gonna start on SIGA. A little bit of a chase. Just looking at the tapes. Looking at the tape. Okay, alright, okay. I want to see how it bounces now on Sega SIGA. Does it bounce towards 11s or maybe further beyond that? No, it doesn't seem like it. So, kind of about to start on this bad boy. 1086. Okay, short 1086, guys. Short 1086, Sega. So shorting 1086 and stop is going to be over the break of 1110s. STNE was the one that I wasn't really keen on because what wasn't I keen on? Yeah, I mean it was earnings gap up and just a bit worried about this one. I don't feel that great on STNA, to be honest. STNE. It's just one of those things. Okay, Sega is looking good. Sega might even add to it. SIGA. SIG is popping. Let's see what this pop brings. If this pops towards 11s, I'm still okay with it. I'm really not worried about it unless it's taking out the VWAP and starts trading over that. Then in that case, that'll be our exit. But I'm not worried. It's gonna take its time here and then start to take out the lows, hopefully. Oh, nice. I missed that DKNJ. Sorry, DKNG. I missed it. And that looks good too. I did mention earlier. I was watching Sega. Sega is looking very clean. DKNG as well. Not the cleanest I've seen, but still it is kind of there. I prefer the look of SIGA, to be honest. Yes, sir. Let's go. SIGA, baby. Let's go. Take the lows out. 1070s. Hit the 1050s. Take my partial. And we have got our... We'll wait for that. Hopefully it comes sooner than later. Yeah, DKNG is bouncing. Getting a bit ugly right now. DKNG. But then again, you can't just exit on the bounce like that. You gotta wait it out. Now, if it does take out the 1280, I'll be a bit worried. You see, it's popped towards the 1280 earlier and rejected from there. Again, it's popped towards that 1280 to the tick, by the way. If it does take that out now, I could actually keep that as my, oh shit handle, basically. No, really, that wouldn't be your oh shit handle. Oh shit handle on this case would be the break of the VWAP and then trading over the VWAP, right? Yeah, I mean, you see SPY bouncing. Now SPY is showing strength. You see this area, how important that was, 414. That's why you gotta wait it up. Let's see if it's whether this is a chop or actually a continuation to the gap and go. So yeah, taking out that 415. As I said, if it starts to trade over 415, we will consider this strong. Gap up is staying held. Look at this gap. This gap held. Initially, SPY does tend to gap fill or attempt to gap fill. It did try, but it failed. So this could be the start of a new move there to the upside. DKNG might be a better entry over here. I'm just a bit worried about SPY though. Wow, Futu just Futuing all over the place, man. Look at that.
The software makes you money whatever the market conditions. Even if you have zero previous experience.
SPY at the moment isn't going anywhere, don't worry. I think it's Monday, you know. We might see some sort of a chop coming in. And also we might see some opportunities. Futu.
$950 and $2,200 profit per day without any issues.
Oh yeah, freaking hell, that's the problem with this. You know, I need to go to one of these websites that I can use their music and pay some monthly fee. I don't mind doing that actually. It's just that because I'm paying attention to the trades so much, I can't be controlling the music. I just need to leave it on a playlist and without the ad. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go YouTube. I forgot about that actually. It just hit me. YouTube Premium. What is it called? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. That will solve the problem. So sorry about the ads, guys. Today, tomorrow there won't be any ad on that. Oh, for real? Damn, does that work really? Dude, this is why we need more people, guys. Look, SIG is bouncing with some volume coming in, so I'm gonna be a bit careful on this one, guys. It could be just a chop, but I'm gonna be still worried about that if it starts to take out the VWAP. So look on what is it called, SPY. We gotta now make sure that SPY does break our zones, our YB zones basically, which is 415 50 zones and also 414 zones. So if it doesn't break any of these, I'm not gonna touch anything, especially related to SPY. So at least we now have an area to watch. There goes our DKNG. As I mentioned, this was a better area, better entry, so that definitely looks good. Yes sir. On Sega, sorry, I did mention, yeah, over the break of the VWAP. Now Zell, it's, as you know me, it's gotta have to break above that and close above that for me to get out. Yeah, I'm not gonna get out on the wick. Oh yeah, DKNG. Absolutely. You could have, if you had started slow on DKNG, you could have added that. That's what I normally do as well, because sometimes it's a chase to get in on the early move. But once it starts to give you a better entries, then you start to add on it. You could always work it that way, but if you hadn't, then it's looking good. SPY is also, you know, just chopping in between that zones. And if SPY starts to bounce from this zone, then expect, you know, DKNG to bounce as well a little bit. So Is this the variation 2 setting up right now on SIGA? Maybe. Maybe. You see the bounce coming in? These levels are not a joke. They do play a big part in trading. That's your bounce coming in from Sven. Let's see if this bounce is actually going back into the chop, or is it a pullback from this move down and then attempts to take this. So the scenario on SPY, we might see, let's see if I can create this. Okay. So on SPY, whether are we seeing this chop, or are we going to be seeing this being the main move, pull back towards the VWAP area, and then starts to take the lows out, right? I'm thinking that might be the case, but I could be wrong on that, because we are still in that phase of gap fill possibility, especially with this kind of rejection there. And if it does take this out without even pulling back to the VWAP, that shows weakness. There it goes. It's trying to take that out. Yeah, there it goes. SPY takes it out. So DKNG will look good for this one specifically. So yeah. 1080 I'm adding on what is it? SIGA. 1080, still the stop is beyond 11, 11s, 1105s, 1110s. Yeah. SIGA has to do something quickly for me, otherwise I don't mind exiting early as well, because that could be the trick there. 11 1090s. Let's have a look at the 5 minute on it. Yeah, 5 minutes somehow looks alright to me. Let's have a look at Tesla. Ooh, yeah. Dude, Tesla is strong to the downside for sure. Yeah, definitely. GME, by the way, is curling up. There's not much volume coming in on GME. I was expecting some continuation coming up. Later, we might see that. It is still holding very close to 134, which I believe is yesterday's close, right? And if it takes that out, we might see some bounce coming onto this. But the volume is a bit disappointing today. GME. GME. Okay, so these solar panels didn't have the continuation. So what about the Chinese EVs? Oh, wow. Okay, Chinese EVs are holding up. Oh, LI is holding relatively strong compared to others. NIO is drifting down big time. And then LI is just, yeah. Right. Okay. Sorry about that. SIGA, this is what I was afraid of. I'm going to be exiting SIGA soon. I want to see what this week does. It did bring a lot of volume, so that's one thing to worry about. SIGA, but the thing is, around the VWAP area, you will see more volume anyways. That is a liquidity area. So now if it does break the 1107, that's your basically exit. Really, that's clear now. 1109s, 1108s is the exit basically. On SIGA, it's a bit clearer now. Before we couldn't actually find a nice little area to put the hard stop on. All right, so anybody? I'm going to be doing that around 1110s as per plan. That is very close to the original stop anyways, 1110s. Yeah. All right. Probably going to take me out, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm out. I am out on that one. And I think the volume is coming in on this one. Just a bit worried that these ones can actually run if it does run to the upside. But later on, if it does give me another opportunity, I will take it. Wow, LI. And we are getting a bounce coming into SPY, as well as obviously DKNG is also proper double bottom. Yeah. So this is what we were trying to sort of anticipate on SPY. So bounces up towards the VWAP and the rejection comes in. Is this the rejection? Is this the continuation to the downside? Could be. So we'll have to find out. Let's see if it starts to bring up some volume. Momentum is definitely there for sure. So let's have a look. The only issue with the VWAP is at this point the first half an hour of the VWAP is not very strong. Like, it's not very extremely reliable, I would say. AMD is also kind of relatively weak, but Tesla is the one of the weakest of them all, I believe. Might be a good idea to wait up. This might have wicked us out. Usually this does happen on these kind of stocks, but it's okay. I mean, we did give it a shot, and if it does give me another opportunity, I'll take it later. SIGA, I'll put something else here. Futu was something that we were watching and it did really well, but just missed it, unfortunately. Now let's have a look at Amazon. Let's put Amazon here. What's Amazon doing? Okay, so back to its highs and showing strength. Amazon looks interesting. It's reclaimed back, so that this was the reversal. That profit taking came in, everything just reversed and stays strong. So yeah, this is definitely looking strong on Amazon. 1102s rejection, and the volume is a bit low though on that SIGA. I'm still looking at SIGA for a possible re-entry. SPY is quite choppy though. Rejection comes in from VWAP, but this is really choppy. Look at the wicks. Not very clean. All right, I am really tempted to take Cigar short again. 1097s. 1097s. I'm looking at 1097, maybe even 1096. It's a lot of hidden buyers and sellers actually. Wow. There's a lot of hidden selling and buying going on Sega, so we gotta be trying to pay attention to it. Let's put SIGA here. Look at Spy how many times it went to the view app and it started rejecting it, but reclaimed so quickly. So there's quite a bit of chop, but still view was trying to sort of keep it down. So either way, it has to give up either side, right? Either it's going to take out that view app or it's going to just start to go and take out hopefully the lows. Oh, look at Amazon. Over to 126. Even right now is not a bad thing on this one for a possible long on Amazon. Yeah, Amazon looks good. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's gone. It is gone. Yeah, Amazon definitely looks good now. If you have longed it over 126 or even here, you're in a good position on this one. And Spy also finally broke that view app, struggled to break it, but some volume coming in, some momentum as well, just like it did before. But this time around, hopefully this is the real move. But I am still sticking to this zone here. It needs to break that for us to actually consider this strong or not. Well, it's no surprise, Silver. You know, that's why I have to be careful on Mondays. It is like that. Mondays can be like that, very choppy. I've only taken one trade, so I'm okay with that. I mean, before I would have taken like 2, 3, 4 trades by now. Like I'm talking 3-4 years ago. But I'm like more relaxed. Definitely knowing Monday and Fridays can be like that. All right, now Spy's taking the highs out. That's a good sign. We might see some continuation now on things that we're watching, right? So let's hope that Spy stays above that and starts to build up some momentum, right? So what else were we watching? Okay, Amazon is already there. Apple was one of those as well that was actually relatively strong, wasn't it? Apple, we were watching. Yeah, Apple's bouncing. Surprisingly not as strong as I thought it was gonna be. Really. Just a waiting game, guys. Waiting game, that's all. Okay. Okay, so Futu. So who's joining for the webinar later on? Silver, J. Who else is joining? James is not here, is it? James not here.
By advertising on YouTube, I catch the eye of my ideal customers at the right
There
time.
goes Amazon.
I can connect with
Amazon
someone
is gonna
who's
go.
passionate about watching food videos.
There it goes.
Like Sarah, who's been searching for things connected to my business, like organic ice cream. I can even make sure that only people in my city see my ads, and so can you. I found my customers on YouTube.
Yeah, we gotta be careful with the shorts, especially when it comes to a correlation with the spies. DK and J usually will have a little bit of correlation.
Hey, you two dig into Australia.
Okay. Dude, these ads, man. I'm gonna try get that extension ad blocker. See if it works. Yeah, I mean, it can't be just Amazon, it's others as well also. But you could say that leading ones is the Amazon, yeah. Sure. Look at Futu, for example, right? I mean, these kind of small little things will affect the market. I don't understand why, you know, like when stock split happens, it's just numbers, isn't it? It is when it splits, it's still the same value, but because it's it's all like mental, isn't it? Like people think it's cheap, but it's not though, right? So you know, it's all mental, I think. You know, people seeing the lower priced, you know, they're used to seeing Amazon being thousands, and now it's in hundreds. Whoa, okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Is it really? Okay, I can turn it off. I really don't listen to music anyways. Do you want me to turn it off? I don't trade while listening to music anyways. It's just for the stream, I thought. Look at Amazon go. Amazon is going crazy. And Apple is about to take the highs out. Yeah, just about to. And there goes SPY as well. Phew, look at Futu. Damn. So on SPY, let's have a look at the page. Let's have a look at the daily. 417.50. So on SPY, there's not much of a. I mean, we've got 417 or 417.50 area. This area here that it could possibly hold. This area here. But apart from that, there's yeah, it's got some room. I'll have to find, if I was gonna put the music, it'll have to be something that doesn't distract, right? I'll have to put something like Maybe create a playlist of some sort. Just trying things out. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Wow. Look at QQQ. Nasdaq as well is like is way stronger. Yeah, that's why I think there are websites that actually help you with that. I'm not after songs, I'm after music, like just in the background music, basically, you know, nice and chill music. DraftKings, if you can, if you're joining Silver, believe it or not, Silver, actually, I tried the guitar for like a month and I just gave up on it. Dude, I cannot play any instrument. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say next. I'm not gonna say it. No. I tried the flute as well. Oh my god. Alright guys, enough with the instruments. Actually, think about it. What else do I know? The idea is coming down. No, I'm terrible at music. Terrible. Yeah, I guess you're right, Darkness. Yeah. I'll take on that actually. I used to be. Spy. See, the thing is, Spy looks maybe okay. 416 is holding. Yeah, could be. But it's just I'm really not keen on these kind of setups. You know, you require kind of a little bit of a bigger room for it to work out. So in this case, is this the real pullback, right? But if it's not, then the pullback could be towards the 41560s, right? This area. If it pulls back there, maybe more chance of it like sort of gaining more momentum later when it starts to pick up. At the moment, it's just too little. The pullback's too little, in my opinion. I need somebody to teach me guitar, man. I bought a guitar and it's been barely touched. It's just in its case, in its immaculate condition. It's brand new, shiny guitar. Not even fingerprints on it. That goes to show how much I played it. Vero looking okay. Vero, I was watching this actually. That's good that you reminded me. And that. Oh wow. Okay. Vero is failing. Vero is definitely failing. Under 14. Kinda late. Maybe there might be opportunity later. Yeah, volume coming in. This is just again, as I said, this as it picks up, anytime Vero goes up or pops up, it gets heavily shorted, really heavily shorted. So it tries to pick us up, head up. This in itself, really struggling to actually pick us up or gain some momentum to the upside. Very difficult, very heavy, looks tired, exhausted, and then all of a sudden it gives up. I wasn't watching this price action. If I was, I probably would have taken it. What's our gappers done? ARRY, for example. This one just drifted down. yeah, just not didn't hold at all. Yeah, shorts are piling up on this one and dragging it down really. Wow, that must have been some heavy playing there, JT. Nice one on the spike holds. By the way, looking at the SPY in the long term, basically to medium term, I did mention. Let me just put this zoomed out into SPY. So on the daily, as you can see, I am still, like kind of standing by for what I believe this to be kind of like a low of the swing for a while. This I'm thinking might be the start of a new move up, especially if we start to take out the 417, 418s above 420s. We might start to see a move to the upside. Now it might not be today, this week, but it seems like as long as it's holding over 410 over the 20 EMA, we might see that. So yeah, it's something about charts. Calls, Tesla calls. Okay, nice. Yeah, I mean, you can do that. That's day trading for you, but also, you would benefit from when there is a clear directional changes. Then you could even like start holding things. That's when the real profit comes in play. Like for example, if you start to take multiple contracts, and if you can afford, when things are right, to swing, then those are the trades that's going to really, really build up your account. To be honest, when it comes to day trading, it's not my 70% of my winners trade, 70% I would say, yeah, are just basically base hits. Is that what you call it? Base hits, right? The others that made it are either swing trades, or the ones that had really huge R's on it, like 10 R's, 7 R's, 8 R's. Those are the ones that actually built up the account. And it's something that I wanted to share with the YB Elite as well. When it comes to journaling, I wanted to show, like, look, in amongst hundreds of trades, you will see 70% of them just base hits. But that one odd 30% of that, 20%, 25% of that actually really, really goes for it. It might be just my style. Some people are scalpers, so for them it's difficult. But for me, I am a bit greedy on my partials and my profit takings, So everybody trades differently. That's just me. That's my data. Wow, look at Amazon's drop. Yeah, just a rug pull coming in on this one. It hit 128.36. Now it's trading at 128, 126.90. So yeah, big rug pull came in. Yeah, I mean, it takes time. It takes time. I mean, I'm not saying to do it now, but consider it. That's why I was mentioning darkness to JT. That, yeah, when you start to see the direction on the market, then you could do that. And it doesn't have to be specifically on the SPY itself. It could be other stocks. Just mid cap to large cap stocks are really good for swings. I usually trade the mid cap to large caps. I really try to avoid low caps. Definitely for swings. Time for my fruit chat. Okay, so as I was mentioning earlier, who's joining the webinar? Silver, you're joining? Or Zell? Okay. So one, Zell. Oh, it's sorry, it's just something to do with the YB Elite program thing. Don't worry about it, Darkness. It's for Zell and Silver and Solid and I think Oasis. YB Elite, yeah. Okay, so remind me to talk about Amazon as well as the DKNG for a possible new setup, right? I'm just going to talk about it on the webinar, just quickly, but I'll definitely create a video on that one. Yeah, it's potential pros, yeah, potentially near future pros, hopefully. Yeah, Silver will be streaming soon. He'll take over. Yeah, Vero, definitely. I am watching that. I'm just watching it and just not doing much, to be honest. Can't do anything on that one. We just it is one of those that you would have missed anyways. It was just a difficult one, really. It's a difficult one unless you completely traded the discretionary approach, which I don't a lot. My 30%, I think, of my trades are discretionary, which means basically there's no specific setup. It's just a not gut feeling actually. It's just a price action at that point as it stands, tape reading, price action on the stock, purely based off of that. So it's kind of hard to put a rule-based technical setup on that. You've got to Darkness. You've got to put things like, don't say is gonna. Is gonna is a bit bit too strong, buddy. You want to say might. Possibility of that is quite high. Yes, I agree what you're saying. It it has the it's more probable to actually do that. Yes, but if is it gonna? No, I can't say that. Like nobody can, right? So they say it might, or it looks like it wants to. Is a better better way to say it, right? Guys, GME tried to take GME, the volume just lacks up. Really lacking, to be honest. Look at this. But It's at that level where it's at that 131 level is very, very crucial, I think, for a GME. Watch that level. If it breaks that, and people, whoever is holding this, you don't want it to break that for today, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, solid. Look, why am I sitting on my hands? You know, yes, I might have missed few, and I also know that I might have gotten into quite a lot of losers as well. One trade, one loser. I'm still on my hands, sitting on my hands. Don't, yeah, don't quote me on that one. Actually, this pullback, when it comes to pullback, uh, this pullback is much better than that one. What you want to do is you want it to take out that 416, and that will be the real. This will be the move. This will be the pullback, and that's the continuation, especially when the volume comes. Yeah, I mean, look, look. This is strong, right? It's made if it's a move. Is strong at the moment as it stands. It is strong for the day. It's gapped up and it's held this gap. So that in itself is strong. So now, this volume that is coming in, kind of difficult, but it is with a low volume. So you always want to have that pullback, healthy pullback with a low volume, which is true in this sense, right? So now, as I said, 416 is a level that to watch. If it breaks that, there could be a potential entry long, right? I need it to break though, because what I don't want is this move just exhausting itself and then slowly drifting down and just getting back into a chop. I wouldn't want it to be coming under 41550, start trading here back in the zone, back in the chop zone. If it does that, then I'm going to leave everything alone that's related to SPY. So it is a good area, good timing if it starts to take out that 416. So yeah, worth keeping an eye on this one, definitely for sure. Dude, YMM is popping. Yeah, they are in their pullbacks mode, isn't it? Like for example, this guy pulled back quite strongly. That didn't help SPY, but he's still trying to attempt to, carry on. So there's a lot of interest in Amazon, which is expected, to be honest. 127. Yeah, I think this might be the pullback coming in now on SPY. This might be the start of it if there's volume coming in. Futu just kept on going. Look at that, man. 40s and 40s. Wow, more than $7 from its gap as well. Remember, it's actually gapped up from 36s, 37s. That's $10 move for a $37 stock, $47 stock now. Yeah, webinar will be after the stream straight away. Now, looking good, SPY. Looking interesting right now. 41606 with a 50-cent stop, maybe. And let's have a look. I'm trying to find others that are better. Apple looks a bit dodgy. What else is good? Yeah, I mean, only SPY looks interesting to me. Let's have a look at Apple actually. Apple is also not too bad, but it's very close to the highs. Yeah. I mean, this is what I meant. Like, if you look at the volume coming in, right? If this holds, this 416 holds, and pull back to the 416 at this point is quite normal. Now you want that 416 to hold. If it holds, then it's looking good. You don't want it to be coming under 416 and trading under it. It's holding as it stands. Okay, under 416, still trading over it, I would say. Okay, so there it goes. It's about to go, guys. Anybody took it? Anybody took? So 406 still high time. 41605 SPY. 41605 long. With the 50 cents I mentioned, 50 cents stop. Basically, stop is at the lows. I want to try that and see if it does have that continuation. If it does, then yeah, we will follow through with it. There's some room towards 417s, 41685s. Yeah, in 1 hour, I bet. I mean, it could be in half an hour as well, because I think Mondays I don't usually trade that long on Mondays. There goes SPY. There goes our SPY. Hopefully, it takes out the highs very quickly, and if that's the case, then we're good to go. Yeah, staying heavy, isn't it, AMD? I don't want it to be coming under that 416. If it starts to trade under a few candles under 416, I don't mind exiting with like very minimal loser, but the whole point is it needs to stay above that 416. Yeah, right now it's trading under it, so it could be in and out of 416. That's fine, but I don't want few candles under it. I'll wait 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. This is a better trend line now. This is a clearer trend line, much valid. These kind of trend lines are a bit difficult. The shorter version, shorter swing trend lines. But if you get a bigger swing, that trend line is much more valid, much stronger. But remember, if SPY starts to take out the crucial levels, high of day and swing highs, then it will start to pull AMD with it, hopefully. Yeah. Let's go, SPY. Come on. Stop chopping around. Take out the 41625s and stay above there. It's trying to attempt to take that eye. Is it going to take it? Well, I hope so. I hope so. There it goes. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Apple, if SPY starts to take this and starts to continue with this move up, look at Apple's price action, tightening up really, really nicely at the highs. So the breakout on Apple could be a nice one as well. So watch Apple, like this tightening here is a sign that it wants to break out. If there's okay, it might be doing right now actually. If SPY starts to actually gain some momentum to the upside, a lot of volume coming in, but the SPY isn't going anywhere, which is a sign that is not good. If you see a big volume and it doesn't, it's supposed to go up and it doesn't, that's usually not a good sign. But hopefully this is just a little hiccup along the way. Look at Apple starting to, not really yet, but it's at that level. Let me just take this out, but you get the idea, guys, right? Hopefully SPY continues and Apple might give us a chance as well to the long side. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, single AMD doesn't have that much of a play in SPY. If it was Apple or Tesla or things like that, then I would be a little bit worried. Let's go, SPY. Let's go, baby. Take out the highs. It's struggling to take that. I mean, as soon as it takes it out, it just pulls back. So seems like it wants to really, really struggle to go up. And this volume here, that spike in the volume, that's what's kind of scaring me on it. Now, if you have traded this 416, just over 416, you can put your stop under this low, 415.70. I still think that is a bit early, but if you want to be safe, you can just put it, just because it's Monday, chops around a lot. So that could be the area. In fact, I am going to leave it there. I'm going to be aggressive on the stop because I don't want to end up in a SPY, which is going to flush down towards the VWAP. I can't hold it until VWAP, so I would rather get out way earlier if it does decide to reverse. Boop, boop, boop. Typical Monday. Typical Monday. I don't expect much. Yeah, it's kind of like a mixed fruit chart or something like that. It's like a mixed fruit with cream and whatever. I don't know. I don't know the name of this thing. I really don't know. But yeah, it is. It's delicious. About to get out of SPY very, very soon. This is perfect here, as you can see. You see this low that got created. If you want, you can put your hard stop under that low now, right there, because that was the attempt to. But then again, it's really choppy. So I'm still keeping that mental stop. If it does wash down under this, still I would get out on the hard stop here. But my mental stop would be deciding whether I come out early or not. In this case, mental stops here. Yeah, I don't like it, guys. SPY is just taking his time, not doing much. Typical Monday. Yeah, not doing much. It looks heavy. I'm gonna get out of SPY, guys. I don't like it. Gonna get out. 80s. Okay, I'm out, guys. It might pop when I do get out. 41580s is what I got out right there. Very minimal loser again. It might pop again. This is fine. It just didn't do what I expected it to do. At that point when I took it, I needed this candle, these two candles need to be staying strong and at least leaving 416 behind. It didn't, so my thesis weren't actually right at that point. So leaving it alone, very, very small, tiny loser. Yeah, typical Monday, man. Right, let's have a look at other things. We had some Chinese stocks that were gapping up. Now they're trying to curl back up, see if they take out the... Yeah, so the gap is holding on these ones. Gap definitely holding on the IDI. Has it created... Sometimes watching QQQ as well is important. Sometimes QQQ, if you watch, pay attention, they sometimes lead the way. So QQQ is relatively strong, I think, compared to SPY. So maybe if you're going to decide anything on SPY, watch QQQ with it. Look at Amazon, right? QQQ's lifting his head, tagging the highs. This might be a... But for me, I'm not going to touch anything that I don't have edge on. These kind of price action, I don't have an edge on. So I'm just going to leave it alone. Yes, sir. Yeah, maybe. I do sell early, you know. I'm always like quick on the exits. Sometimes I miss good trades because of that as well. But also remember, I also miss a lot of potential big losers as well. For example, this one, if I exited here, that's like less than 50% of my position. Sorry, my loser, 40% of my loser. So that's why my losers are very, very small. And my winners are much bigger. In this case, it might go without me. But about, I would say, 60-70% of the time, it actually takes my original stop out. QQQ is attacking the highs. Much interesting stock to watch is Amazon. Amazon is just creating. It's very strong. Very, very steep uptrend. There goes your AMD. There goes the AMD. So we are seeing some sort of rejection coming in on pretty much everything now. Don't know if that's true though. I mean, obviously it does. It does play a big role, AMD and NVIDIA. Not as much of a role as in single-handedly decide the direction of a SPY. No, I don't agree with that. Single-handedly difficult. Overall, generally, if you look at this, like, you know, these look at the shape of the candles, right? On SPY and Apple, pretty similar. These are very similar compared to AMD's, right? So they have more weight. You have to think about what has more weight in SPY, right? Yes, sir. Could be semiconductors, yeah. What's our Tesla doing? Tesla is also in a chop. Tesla is very similar, bouncing at the moment. So is Apple. So is everything else. Amazon just keeps on. Chop. Yeah, not single-handedly always semiconductors. Yeah, they have a big part in it, yes. But not gonna just rely on them to take SPY up. There might be days where it does, but there are days where it doesn't as well. Siga. Amazon seems like it wants to slow down a little bit. Let's see if it is slowing down or it's just another pause to go higher. GME surprisingly held this level. GME surprisingly, you see this level? So it was here. It held that 131 level. And now it's taking that 140, 134. The issue with this one is the volume just dying down. If I see that, I don't touch it. But if it starts to take out 134, interesting. Interesting. DKNG, baby. Right, so guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly cover what I traded. 2 trades only, very minimum losers. I managed to stay on top when it comes to trade management. So SPY was the second trade. I might as well cover it here. At that point, when I took it for long over 416, we had these strong candles coming in with some volume. So if you look at this, going back, we shouldn't be looking at previously. We should be looking at exactly where we traded, right? So at this point, I saw that 416 broken, and I was waiting for it to pull back a little bit, give a better price. If 416 holds, it held there on the second, this candle here. As you can see, the volume was kind of rising at that point, and then the entry was perfect. I'm okay with that, and it just tried to take the second attempt to take out the high, recent high. It failed off. That's where I was like, okay, well, the volume came up here. This candle in itself made me decide to take out very, very early. Without losing 100% on the position, I lost about 40%, right? Yes, sometimes it might come back to bite me to exit early, but most of the cases, this one probably would have taken me out on the swing lows. Anyways, so that's a small loser SPY. Just didn't do what I was expecting. I couldn't have waited this long. Now, for me, I need this entry, this trade to actually work out straight away. If it doesn't, that's a 50-50 for me, right? That was the... what else did we have? We had Sega. Although SPY looks like interesting right now. Volume though, problem. Again, this big volume came in, but that's a good supporting volume. So the candle is green and the volume is high. So that's a supporting grain to the upside, right? Look at DKNG, nice. Anyways, I'm just gonna quickly cover what I need to. So Sega, I started off here, nice little wash, clean moves. Just didn't have that continuation. Daily looked weak as well to me. After this, it just died down, especially after the second entry. I thought this is just going to take out the lows, and it didn't. Could have exited early, but I didn't want to exit before the VWAP break. So I exited on the VWAP break. DKNG, let's go. What's going on this one? Wow, DKNG. Anyways, that was the Sega trade. That's definitely a 1 hour, around 1 hour. And then a SPY probably 1.5 hour down for the day. I'm happy with that. On Mondays, usually, you get more than that. I mean, you get hit more than that. So minus 1.5 for the day. I'm gonna end the trading, shut down everything, because I don't think I see anything unless SPY starts to move, which it's not doing at the moment. Some volume coming in though on the SPY. Every now and then, volume comes in. Look at this, and it's very, very interesting, guys. This could be something to keep an eye on. Look what it does here, right, on this attempt. So 41630 area. If I put a market profile or volume profile for this specific zone, we will see a point of control being here, right? 41630. Why do I say that? Well, look at this volume rising over around this level, right? Second attempt. Look at this. Not so much, but it's there. And then now the volume here. Picking up now. Volume is picking up. This is a better, I think, area. Right now it's picking up and it's about to maybe go, I think. It might be about to go. But as soon as I shut off everything, that's when things usually tend to move anyways. There's not a surprise there. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes, the bloody thingy. That's fine. Anywho, so I think I'm done for the day. Later on, maybe Power Hour, I'll start to look for some opportunities, but I'm not going to be streaming it. But if you are trading, if SPY starts to take out the highs, which at this point, it looks strong to me. If you are still in from these trades, if you are very, very conservative with your stops, then yeah, if it takes the highs out, it looks good. But I'm not gonna stay here and watch Spy, just take out the highs. So I wish you best of luck, and I will see you tomorrow 9 a.m. EST. And I will see you guys, YB Elite. I will see you in the webinar in about, let's say, 8 minutes. All right, guys. Take it easy. Stay safe out there. Nice one, Mano. Well done. And take it easy. Stay healthy. See you tomorrow, guys. Cheers. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.